Hello everyone, this is Pal Ponder on Weather coming at you with another video. In this update, we're going to be monitoring two tropical disturbances and also go over the Caribbean outlook for the rest of the month. So before I do get started, if you do like weather related content, please subscribe to my channel as I will upload about 5 videos a week to keep you updated. And I do ask you to share this video with your friends and family on social media. All right, so let's get started. Here's the latest advisory from the National Hurricane Center as of 7 a.m. Eastern Time. And you can see we're actually watching two areas of disturbed weather. One is essentially south of Jamaica, where the good thing is the National Hurricane Center has decreased the chances from 40% yesterday all the way down to a 10% chance as this non-tropical low essentially of this broad area low pressure is literally hugging the coast, so it's not able to be in the open water, so it's lessening the chance of it becoming tropical or a closed low. But that doesn't deviate the fact that it's going to still bring a lot of heavy rainfall to Panama. And regardless of tropical development, it's still going to bring some very heavy rain to areas that just got inundated, like Nicaragua and Colombia, with some additional flooding that to with previously inundated areas. So then we also watching this area by the Bahamas that is based on an old frontal boundary that got stalled out here in the Atlantic and is trying to spin up a low pressure. It's a non-tropical feature, but it is bringing some rain showers and thunderstorms to the Bahamas. And the good thing about this one is if it does actually even form into a subtropical disturbance, it will swiftly move off to the northeast and not really impact the United States. So let's kind of take a look at the big picture and expand the view of the satellite and kind of give you a big play what's going on. Here's the stalled frontal boundary out here. This is bringing the rain showers and thunderstorms to the Bahamas. You look at this feature here, where the National Hurricane Center has highlighted at 10%. You can see the thunderstorms flaring up by Panama, but it's literally kind of hugging the coast. We're not seeing anything, further inland over water that's able to create a closed low and then create an actual tropical disturbance or a tropical storm. Here you see a wave, again, pretty close to land, but you can see in the main development region, not much going on. So the good thing is things are trying to wind down, but this environment is still conducive for like daily tropical downpours. So even though this environment looks like it may not form into a tropical storm over the next 7 or 10 days, we are still going to be in a daily bubbling up thunderstorms, mainly kind of in the afternoon, as we're still going to be trying to get cold fronts coming down from the United States. But the good thing is, like I mentioned, here's the EPS probability guidance for the next 10 days. A lot of it has been removed. You can see this little 10% disturbance. It's hugging the coast. Some of this feature will get off the Pacific, but even though there may not be something tropical develop, it doesn't hinder the fact that we're still going to get a lot of rainfall in this area as daily tropical downpours. Here's the latest GFS model. Kind of implies the same thing. We still have that disturbance over the next 10 days by just kind of hugging the coast, adding more heavy rainfall for this area. And this will be broad. So broad basically means the rains will just extend further outward and affect more areas than a closed low would. And then with daytime heating, things start to bubble up, and then by between noon and 6 o'clock, you get those daily tropical downpours over these a lot of these same areas that has received a lot of rainfall, from the Bahamas to Cuba, to Cayman Islands, to Jamaica, down into Cozumel and to Belize, more into Honduras, and then Nicaragua and Costa Rica and Panama. So this area is still going to be getting above average rainfall for the next 10 days. Here's kind of show you what tomorrow afternoon looks like. You can see in the afternoon things just start kind of bubbling up. This low pressure's hugging the coast. It's inland, so it's not able to form into a tropical feature, but it's still bringing above average rainfall for this area. And these are mainly like afternoon type of events into early evening, and things kind of wind down as the sun goes down. But you could still see 50 to 60% daily tropical downpours on a daily basis, and this will even extend even into the weekend. Here's the temperature anomaly. I know a lot of you guys have been trying to hinting at like, where's the cold front? Where am I going to start? When am I going to experience my first cold front here down in say like Jamaica, a lot of these Caribbean islands, and we just haven't been able to get these cold fronts down from the United States to reach you guys. And then you can see the temperature anomaly on Saturday, well above average temperatures, and still the above average temperatures continue for you guys. And that's what keeps you in the tropical storm type, disturbance environment. Here's Sunday into the weekend, kind of the same thing. Into the afternoon, disturbance hugging the coast, and just a broad area of just more, heavy rain shower spreading over a good chunk of this same area that just received a lot of rainfall. So I do expect a lot more rainfall to come. But there are some indications, that are some signs at the end of the tunnel. Here's by Monday, you can see the heavier rain showers still extending into next week. So you're talking from the Cayman Islands to Jamaica, all the way down south. And so a lot of these areas still going to be picking up these daily average tropical downpours, and even into Thursday. So as we get into Thanksgiving, we start to see some signs that we could be getting a little cold front trying to make it to you guys in the extended range. But it's going to be a while. We have to get through November first. And so those tropical downpours will be hugging the coast to Costa Rica and Panama. And then even by Monday, we can start to see, this is of course end of the month now. So that's 11 days from now. So we got a long ways to get through with some daily tropical downpours. But we do see signs at the end of the tunnel where on the water vapor imagery that a cold front could be extending all the way into Florida, kind of getting into the Caribbean and starting to feel some of those below average temperatures. But we got to get through all the heavier rain first. Here's the next 10 days on the latest European model, and you can really see where all this is going to play out over the next 10 days from the Cayman Islands, just into Bahamas, especially over like Jamaica, and then getting in the outskirts of like Cozumel and Playa del Carmen, and getting into Belize, getting into Nicaragua and Honduras, all these same areas, and then where that disturbance is kind of hugging the coast. I mean, Costa Rica, you're going to just get a lot of rainfall over the next 10 days, and especially into Panama. So these areas into Colombia. So yeah, there's just a lot of rainfall. Here's the next 10 days on the GFS, kind of implies the same thing. So this is about the same as the European model was, and here's the latest GFS, kind of implies the same thing, kind of the same areas over the Caribbean, bringing above average rainfall with daily tropical downpours. But the good thing is, what all you've been waiting for, and a lot of you comments say, "Hey, where's my cold front? Where's my cold front? I found your cold front." But we're gonna have to wait. We're gonna have to be patient. But if we're good, it's by the end of the month, getting into the first start of December, we actually do see a cold front finally making it not only into the United States, all the way through Florida. So you guys in Florida can be happy. But this would extend all the way into Cuba, and kind of getting into Jamaica now, and the Cayman Islands, and all these areas. So this will actually be you guys' first cold front for the Caribbean coming up. But so we'll have to wait another 10 to 12 days. But I do see signs at the end of the tunnel, and once we get those colder fronts starting to mix into this atmosphere, that's even going to take the tropical environment out further. I know we've done a lot over the last month with Zeta and Eta and Iota. I know you guys have been inundated with this area for the last month, and I appreciate you guys all following me. I try to give you well in advance warning of the potential impacts of any higher end storms that we're going to be impacting the area. But we do see signs at the end of the tunnel, as we get into, hurricane season ends November 30th. And the reason why it does end, because beyond that, the probabilities go drastically down. There's only 3% chance that a storm would form in December. So it's not like 100% off the table that we could not get any more storms. It wouldn't surprise me if we get another 1 to 2 storms by the time we can actually get through, say, even into January. But the probabilities just go way down from here. And if they do form, they're historically not going to be very big, and they're going to be pretty much small in nature, and they might be some of these storms that just way out to sea and not really even affect land. So that's kind of giving you the latest update over the Caribbean for the next 10 days. I appreciate you guys watching. Do like this video. Definitely leave your comments below. And stay tuned for tomorrow's video where I'll be going over the Thanksgiving week forecast so you can plan ahead for that. So don't forget to subscribe to my channel and catch me in the next video where I protect you before and after the storm.